Hello everybody and welcome back. It's the start of a new week, which means it's the start of a new episode of Red Band on the Tools. Stick around, see what we've got in store this week because we've got some pretty fun things for you to see.
Start it up.
Morning everybody. Well, we're out at Heworth. It is Monday morning. Where did the weekend go? Wow, I think I blinked and it's gone. Anyway, so we're out at Heworth. We've got the insulation done, we've got the lighting done, so now we're on to boarding and insulating the last bits. So you can see we've got a bit of insulation in the stud-work wall. Again, just for a bit of noise, a bit of thermal. Nobody wants to hear you when you're on the toilet, do they really? You know what I mean? It's not nice. So that'll just help out a little bit. Got a few wires to throw in, ready for, well, before we plasterboard, because otherwise it's going to make it hard work getting some of them in. So I've just got these in. We'll just put this on the wall for me. Talking of Will. Just pan round here.
Oh God!
Just pan round here.
I thought you forgot about that.
Look,
Sure, go away.
Look, what's
go
this?
away. Nah.
What's this?
Listen,
Look,
I met a vampire, no, because it was raining, right? Vampires come out and I didn't have my garlic with me around my neck, right?
Excuses,
so the vampires got me. Nah, the vampires got me.
Basically, his girlfriend's turned into a vampire overnight.
That's what I mean. I didn't
Poor
have my
lad.
garlic, right, guys? So she's
Poor
my
lad,
neck,
poor lad.
right? You know.
So rip him all you like for that one. Rip him all you like for that one.
Don't, because it's terrible.
Anyways, I think Lee and Liam are out at Copmanthorpe. They're on with that bathroom still, and we're just going to push on in here. So hopefully we'll get everything first fixed on the electrics. We'll get the boards up and on, and then we'll do get all the other boards prepped for the walls, and we're going to get them stuck tomorrow.
Cameraman's already had his accident today, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Tripped
bless
over
him,
some
Jay.
copper.
Jay.
Then tripped over a ball.
Jay is possibly the most accident-prone lad I've ever met in my life. He can trip over his own feet, bless him.
Comical.
But there we go. Right, anyway, until later on, we'll see you then. Love you, bye. Oh, I like to share my boat there. Morning guys, Monday morning, back at Copmanthorpe, obviously waiting on Lee. Just going to run you through what we're going to do today. Obviously we're going to be plasterboarding, but we're going to be tiling. So as you can see, there's a little bit of water down there. Well, the remnants of water. Thought there might be a leak. It's not a leak, it's obviously when we were doing, as you can tell, it's a bit of an absolute nightmare because I'll just take you out to the side. Yeah. We did the pipes under there. So you can imagine how hard it was to solder that. Because obviously, as you know, when you're soldering, you need all the joints in, all soldering pretty much at the same time. So, yeah, it was quite fun. So obviously, when we had the little bucket underneath, I'm guessing it's leaked slightly. So, I'll show you why we figured out. Ta-da! That right there. So yeah, it's clearly, obviously it's pot board there, but that's literally bang on the joist. So yeah, I'm going to fix that one up now, get that fixed, and back to you shortly. Hopefully Lee's here back to me then. Bye-bye. Good morning everybody, welcome back. We are on Tuesday, and we are just waiting for Lee to turn up with more materials. The problem, as per normal, is space and storing stuff. I just ain't got it yet on this job. So Lee's turning up with some dot and dab so we can get the board stuck. Now, as you can probably tell, we've got all this lot boarded, barring the walls, because I need to be sticking, shall we say. We had a bit of an issue with the doorway, which I've been trying to
alleviate, because when I say this place is tight, the whole job is tight with what we've got, kitchen wise, utility wise, everything. And what I've got to now is I've worked this. The idea was to try and keep this doorway as wide as possible. I've made it so that it would be 2'3". That's as physically as big as I can get it. And so we'll have a ladder unit here, which will be housing a freezer, a built-in freezer, and then I have units down this side. So as you can imagine, this is really critical to depths out, depths in. So what I've done is I've put this back, and I've put the plasterboard here tight, and just build this one over a little bit. This should hopefully alleviate the issue. Using just removing it's pine floorboards on top of the concrete floor that have been lovingly glued. But we keep on opening up some weird and wonderful things, because
That's just mortar.
it is just basically a sand and cement mix that you would lay bricks with. Over-screeded onto, and I dread to think, but there's a reason why that section of the floor is wet. And I'm guessing, and it is only a guess at this minute, because I don't want to open this up yet until it comes to moving into that part of the building. But I'm guessing that that was an old outhouse. Originally there was a wall roughly here, somewhere here. So I'm guessing this floor has just been patched in with whatever they've patched it in with, which is, it's going to have to come out, I think. Well, there's no think, I'm pretty certain it's going to have to come out, and it's going to have to be with a DPM, or damp-proof membrane, for some of you that don't maybe know what that term is, and reconcreted. It's yet another one of those things that we just keep finding on this job. But again, it's nothing we can't get over, it's nothing we can't solve. Does mean dragging some more bags round though. Now that bit I'm not impressed with, because if you've looked at earlier videos, it was 465 bags, I think, and about 150,000 steps.
No, it wasn't about 465 bags sand, it was probably about 700 in the end, wasn't it?
Well, in the end, but on that one point. So, just means more bags round. Yay. We love dragging materials round. Eventually, we have the new gas pipe that will be running right from the front of the property. Now, the idea is to put it into a trench in the floor. Least disturbance, really, because to go up and round, and the carnage and the mess that we will cause through the rest of the house is unbelievable. So, seeing as we're making the mess and the rubbish already in this part of the house, all downstairs, I'm going to try and keep it to that. So eventually we'll have a trench going right through with a cap top, ready for the bigger size gas pipe to go in. Fingers crossed that'll go well, but we'll see. But up to now, just waiting for Lee, as I say, and then get dot and dabbing, and maybe see how we get on. Get some skim up wall today. But we'll see. On that note, that's us for now. We'll see you in a bit.
So, Mark, what have you found?
It's the house that just keeps giving.
Yeah, look at that.
So, took the end panel off the kitchen, that's rotten anyway. When the kitchen has seen a lot better days. I did wonder why it was so deep, and I was hoping it had been done on purpose. And it has, because it's to hide this wall that's partially in here. The house that keeps giving.
House of
Now-
Horrors.
I'm pretty certain on the plan for the kitchen. We'll have to double check this, but pretty certain on the plan. This is supposed to be open space here, so this wall's going to have to go, and I'm going to have to do a lot of investigating with this floor as well, because there's parts of it that really aren't very nice. It's obviously hard. I'm going to look here. This floor open up at some point. I've got a DPM in there, but this here, where my foot is, that line there is originally a wall that was there.
Well, because where you're stood would have been a doorway, wouldn't it?
This would have been the doorway, yeah. Yeah, and that's a wall. But the problem is, instead of taking out the brickwork once they've done this and putting a DPM in and concreting it in nicely again, all they've actually done is just said, we're doing that, we'll just put floor over the top of it and hide it. Just gremlins again, more gremlins. But again, something else we'll get over, we'll sort it. Just sick to death of seeing gremlins. On that note, anyway, we're off. See you, bye.
Oh, hi Mark.
Hey, videoing me again, little bugger. Since you're videoing me, hello everybody. We are Wednesday morning. Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday morning.
Is it Wednesday?
I don't know. What day is it?
Is it Wednesday?
Soon tell you? Don't know.
I thought it was Tuesday. Oh no, Tuesday. Yeah, it is Wednesday. We're just ahead about it. It's too far ahead of ourselves,
Anyway,
mate.
whatever day it is, I do believe it's Wednesday. We got dot and dabbed up yesterday, so plasterboard has been stuck to the walls and scrimmed up, at least in this section. I've beaded everything in this section, and hopefully I can get onto a bit of beading and scrimming up again in the toilet area, in between everything. But we've got first coat on. I've gone quite big considering I'm by myself. Really putting this on. Will's mixing for me, bless.
Hey, you don't want me plastering, mate. God, it'd be terrible.
Well, yeah, but I've got first coat on and I've done a barrel on the roof. I quite like it. I just think it hides definite lines and stuff, but that's just me. I quite like the point of it's rolled. It's not for everybody, but that's what I've done. I think I've just been given a free rein, so I'm just doing what I like. As long as it's plastered, I suppose it doesn't make any difference. But this is the aim today, just push on with the plastering, get as much plaster on the walls as I physically can. Not doing too bad, just going to have a quick cigarette. Not that I advise smoking, give it up, it's bad for your health. I want it, but...
Oh, we've got some news as well about young Jay. Not here today, is he?
No, young Jay, bless him, he's out on a driving lesson this morning, and then I think he'll be with Liam and Lee.
No, Lee's doing admin today, guys.
Lee's doing admin,
yeah.
so he'll be with Liam today over in Copmanthorpe. So no doubt you'll get to see them lot, you know, all sorted. Liam will be, I'm sure, busy as always. But there you go. So for now, I'm gonna love you and leave you. So see you later. Affair for me, this lad.
Yeah, hey, listen. Shh. Wait. Tell the viewers.
Alright then.
Actually, I think we just told them.
Yeah, well, such is life.
Whatever.
Well, hi everybody. We're still Wednesday. And, well, as you can tell, I'm on a day of skimming. Will's been labouring on me, bless him. So he's been mixing and passing and all the rest of it. So we've got the ceiling done with the finished barrel now. That's been done, all in one. And the wall, just one continuous, just so it's in a go, one go. And
Reels.
that's a few reveals here and there. These are on this afternoon, so I'm still just trying to polish all these up now and get these finished.
But what were you saying about the plaster, Mark?
It's weird, mate. It's weird. It does seem very gritty. Extremely gritty. More gritty than normal. It's almost like somebody's just chucked a bag of grit sand in it. Really bizarre. So I've been sort of struggling a bit, really.
Well, when I was cleaning it out earlier, it was like the bottom of it, usually there's not that much grit in it, and there was a lot more than there usually is. So, it's just a bit of a rough finish.
It's alright, I've got it, I've got it.
Well, you've done a better job than I would have done, you know.
Well, that's because I plaster and you don't, though. But I'm getting there with it. I've just got to, let's say, polish up a few bits, just last goes, and then give it an hard bounce, probably in the morning, just to take all the rubbish off it, to be fair.
All the grit sand off it.
All the grit sand off it. So there will be some somewhere, odd little bits here and there, but if I give it a quick bounce in the morning, it'll be absolutely spot on. Obviously don't want to make it too polished because paint won't stick. So until tomorrow, when you can see what more we get done, but my intentions are finish this room tomorrow and make a start in the little toilet, which means then at least we can use this to store stuff in for the time being until other stuff comes. But until tomorrow, see you then. Love you, bye. How we doing? Well, sorry I haven't had much footage today. It's Thursday out at Heworth, but for some reason I started with one mix and then it just seems to be that today was the day that everything was just going off quicker than I could put it on the walls. So I've really been chasing it today. But we're getting there, we're making improvements. We're getting there, we're making it all look nice. Will has used for the first time, where have you put it, Will? Where is it?
Oh, it's there, isn't
He's
it?
left it outside.
I'm going to go get it.
Go get it, Will.
I'll pass it through the window. So, look at that bit of kit. Made by the man, the myth, the legend,
So,
Mr. Mark Ambry.
So, in all fairness, it was one of the shovels that I bust on this job at the beginning. Well, a spade, shall we say. And so, I carved it up to make a bucket trowel. So, basically, it's in. And it's out. Look at that. How ingenious.
I can confirm it is a treat.
It's lovely.
As Mark was watching.
And it's quite greedy because you can get quite a bit on there. So, but otherwise, we're just plastering again. So, and there's only me and Will. Will's behind the camera, and Will's been labouring on me. So it's been quite nice, to be fair, because it means I don't have to move too far to get gear. I don't even have to mix it. As long as I throw it on wall and make it look right.
I did give you a bit much on your shovel load, didn't I? On the shovel, didn't I?
He did decide he was going to try and break my arm by putting the biggest amount on the hawk, on the handboard, whatever you want to call it. That could possibly be. So, like a true legend, as Will's just said, I put it on the wall. I put it on. But yeah. So otherwise, not a great deal to report, I'm afraid, other than plaster. And you'll only get bored if we show you loads of plastered walls. So, on that note,
Morning guys, it's Friday morning. We're over at Heworth. Jobs, isn't it? Heworth, innit?
Yeah.
Over at Heworth job. Lee is away with family commitments today, so we're doing a bit of filming. So we're just going to go see Mark. It's down this little alleyway. Guess you all guys know where it is, so yeah. we'll see you shortly. Just come over to clean up on site. Well, obviously we've still got rubble to get rid of, but yeah.
He's giving me some space back. I love it, and my OCD will be quite happy now. Be even happier when we do get rid of everything else. But when it's pointless at the minute, it doesn't really make any difference. But yeah, so Liam's helped me out amazingly this morning, so I can have tidy Friday. I love tidy Friday.
I know, and it's going to be working tomorrow, isn't it? As well, living dream. Living dream, we are.
If it goes right.
I know, I need a shave. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, Max just skimming in there. You pan around in there, Jay, and have a look at some lovely skim.
So,
don't trip, watch that wire, mate.
After today, all that lot will be fully skimmed out.
I know, look at that.
Ready for some paint.
Redskins.
Paint.
If the customer can decide, because she's gone for some very nice colours at the moment.
Bless her, yeah, we have gone for a rainbow effect at the minute as a customer. It looks great though. I quite like it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, gotta be right, haven't you? You've got to pick the colour. So, other than that, where are you heading? Copmanthorpe.
Back to Cop. We've got a guy doing built-in wardrobe, so we've been demoted from bedroom, cutting tiles on tile cutter to all the way downstairs, all the way out back into the back garden. So, it's going to be great fun.
Sounds fun.
It's going to be great fun.
Rather you than me. I'll stick with plastering today.
I would love to be skimming, mate. I'd love to be skimming, but every cut in that room as well is just different. Like, the ceiling's like the Himalayas. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun. Lee's loving it, isn't he? In Forbidden Corner.
Forbidden Corner. Must be nice for some, eh?
Hey.
Joey's a bit gaffer, I guess.
Hey, Gaff. Forbidden Corner. Hey.
Jammy.
Yeah.
Just
I've
jammy.
loved it there. We're about right size.
I know.
Man-child.
Literally, I'm a man-child.
I want to be a real boy.
Real boy, daddy, real boy. So yeah, living the dream.
So yeah, we'll be back at Graft again tomorrow at the salon. So
Sunday off.
Sunday off. Back
Day of rest and then back to it Monday.
Will it be Sunday off for you, Mark? You'll probably be doing something again.
I'll be doing something, no doubt. But until then, we will get an end of video from me and an end of video from
me.
There you go. So other than that,
and we'll say all that good share, like, subscribe, and all that goodbye later on.
Press the bell icon so you're notified when we upload.
Yeah, that's the one, mate. That's the one. So yeah, take it easy, chaps.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Afternoon, guys. At Copmanthorpe, just in the bathroom. Little bit digging out there. So yeah, we've just obviously finishing the last bits off here. Obviously I've got some cuts up there to do, but I am struggling for time. It's 4 o'clock now and I need to get to the salon. So as you can see, it's just taken quite a lot of time because the ceilings are here and there and everywhere. I'm not trying to make excuses, but you're constantly going back and down outside doing cuts. I can't cut in house. So we're trying to make them as bang tight to the ceiling as I possibly can, but as you can see, it's not a massive gap. You know, it's 3 or 4 mil, but it you know, we've got these tight this end here. It's just all over the spot. So we're just trying our best to get them as tight and as best as possible. So it's just taking a lot of time, a hell of a lot of time. But it'll look mint when it's finished. So rather it take a little bit of time to do it right than rush it and it look crap. So yeah, I've just got them cuts up there to do. And obviously drill the hole out for the toilet because it's hidden system in there, so I'm going to have to take the top of that out, the weddy board, just so I can get my hand on to screw the push, so I can screw the flusher on. And then obviously once that's done, I can then tile the floor, take the timbers off, do the cuts, and then all I've got to focus on then is this area, because I want to take my time on this, because obviously I've got beads on there and we want them looking absolutely bang on, do you know what I mean? I don't want any gaps in them or not anywhere, so I'm going to take our time on that. So even if it takes us an extra day or so to get that bang on, I'd rather that than, you know, it look absolute mincemeat. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. So surely we'll get some footage down at the salon today. So yeah. Chicken pie. Oh yeah, chicken pie. Oh. Right, anyway guys, we'll speak to you soon.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Friday, end of the day. The utility and downstairs toilet is all plastered out and skimmed out. And it's been a bit of a push, but for me today, but this afternoon it's gone nice, it's gone alright. It did give me a bit of a chasing moment when it decided, no, I'm not going off, and then it just went like that. So, luckily I've got it. But I'll let you have a look round, and we'll take you on a tour. But what I'll say before we go is, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, press that little button, do what you need to do. Send your comments anyway. I haven't heard any really good comments, and I hadn't said hello to Billy for a while, so hey Billy. Right.
Oh, hang on. What about Mark as well?
Oh, Mark, sorry, yes, sorry.
Shout out to Mark.
Yeah, and everybody else, like. But
oh, yeah.
Anyway, off you trot then, go take them for a tour if you wish.
So as well, just wanted to drop in this week's episode while I remember. There will not be an episode out next week, and that is due to me and the business partner Ollie. We are away on a pal stag do in Marbella, so we're going to be enjoying ourselves for a few days. Either that or regretting it, who knows. But we are away for 5-6 days next week, so there won't be an episode next week, unfortunately. But please stick with us. We'll try and get all the content from next week dropped into the video the week after, so it might be a bit longer next week, the week after next, but yeah, just wanted to let you know, so if you're looking out for it, there won't be one next week. So we will see you in a couple of weeks. And on that note, thanks for watching. Please don't forget, do like, share and subscribe, do all the necessary bits that you're doing, and we appreciate everyone that is doing that, so thank you very much, and we will see you in a couple of weeks. Goodbye.